Hello everybody, this is Charles and I am back with another toy review, this time for TakaraTomy's Transformer masterpiece MP-21R Cybertron Espionage Bumblebee Red Body! Alright, so this is the red recolor version of Bumblebee based on the G1 toy, the toy or the keychain rather. So it's a red repaint. I know we all wanted to have a cliff jumper, we hope this is a cliff jumper, but TakaraTomy has decided to make this into a repaint. Unfortunate cliff jumper, but I know of collectors who are ready with the cliff jumper head to swap out the Bumblebee head and put a cliff jumper head, despite the fact that the Volkswagen or rather the vehicle is not really a cliff jumper is not really a Volkswagen vehicle per se. But here is the box art. Alright, Optimus Prime with red Bumblebee, really cool. And if you buy the Asia version as well, you get this very cool coin. Again, it's a pewter coin. So this is red Bumblebee. Right, really cool looking coin. Yes, one more look at the coin. Red Bumblebee. So I got this today at the Robo. Okay, so Robo is this toy store in Singapore. It's actually located below Excelsior Hotel, right? So I actually get my masterpieces from there all the time because they are the fastest, and that allows me to make the video review fast. And usually I can bring it to you first in the world, unless someone else in Hong Kong or the US get a prototype or get it ahead of me. If not, Robo actually gets the masterpieces in Singapore fastest, and I get to do the review for you guys at the instant. So what I understand is that red Bumblebee wasn't actually a popular piece, so the order quantity for this piece was actually pretty low, and this makes him actually quite rare compared to Road Rage. Okay, so there are a lot lesser orders for red Bumblebee compared to Road Rage, and from what I understand is that most of the stores in Singapore, they actually ordered very little quantity of this, so that's actually not a lot. I think they probably just ordered just enough to go around for their regular customers, and apart from that, there's no spare to go around. So this may be one of those few pieces that you thought it was a junk or it's not worth anything, but end up being high in demand because it's produced in lesser quantity. So anyway, I'm not sure whether it's the same for other countries like Hong Kong, Taiwan, Malaysia, or US or Europe, but we shall see. So anyway, yes, so red Bumblebee comes with this bio card, comes with this extra wing side mirrors, and in terms of toy wise, it's really plain. So we used to get the Bumblebee together with Spike and exosuit, but this time round we don't get anything. So it's really plain. You used to have Spike somewhere around here, but now it's really plain. And it's still in the same masterpiece box. They could have just cut the box in half. Anyway, still a nice toy. Just gonna unbox it right now. Comes with the smiley face, which I'm not gonna do in this review because it's really tough to remove the face. So I'm not gonna show it in this review. What I'm gonna show you for sure is that yes, you can store the weapon underneath here. All right. And you can store the extra wheel underneath here, and it's stored so well you can still move freely on the surface. And for those of you who are curious on the red, okay, the red on red Bumblebee versus the red on Road Rage is different. Road Rage is of a slightly lighter tone. Okay, Road Rage is dark red, but on a more brighter red. But this red Bumblebee is on the darker side of the red, and it's more shiny. All right. So that's the difference between the red. So it's actually not the same shade of red, in case any one of you are wondering. Okay, so apart from that, you can actually store the wheel over here. Just need to pluck out this black part. So remember, for MP Bumblebee, this black part is actually pretty loose, but for Goldbug and red Bumblebee, they actually fixed that, so they made it thicker. Right, so I can actually put it here, but I'm just gonna put it over here. Okay. So apart from just repaint, for Bumblebee, this portion, the back and the front, are actually just black plastic, but this time around they use a chrome. They use a chrome plastic for this, so kudos to them for that. Transformation wise, very simple. Just need to lift this up, okay? move this, and then over here, flip this all the way to the back, right? And at the same time, you slot this in front, you fit in nicely. Over here, okay, you split the legs apart. Okay, weapon dropped off, doesn't matter. Okay, you extend the legs, okay, completely. Flip this upwards, flip this upwards, flip the wheels in, flip the wheels in. And for the first time, if you want to flip this portion, it's going to be a bit tough because I suspect that they assembled this thing before the paint dried up, which is what made it a little tough to actually close it initially. So first time wise, it might take a little bit of strength, but once you've actually done it once, it's easy for you to get it in. And here we are done with the legs. So over here, you're going to unpack the top. Alright. Okay, so unpack here from the inside. Unpack it. Okay, once you unpack it, just rotate it downwards. And yes, this back portion, this bumper will actually fall off quite easily. But no matter, you can just fit it back in, which I shall do right now. Okay, it's the other side. Okay. Okay, fit it back in. Okay, so once you rotate this portion down, okay, you unpack the arm from the side. So same thing, okay, first you lift this portion up, okay, this side up, and you unpack the arms. So same thing, the first time it took me quite a bit of strength to unpack the arm because I suspect, like I said, they actually assembled this piece before the paint dried. So that explains why it takes a little bit of strength to actually unpack it. So once you've done it, rotate 180 degrees, flip up the first, alright, and this you flip it all the way to the back, flip it all the way to the back, okay, flip up the Autobot logo, okay, you can see Bumblebee's head, rotate the back portion, alright, flip this downwards, okay, nicely, and this black part over here will tap into here. Okay, tap in tightly. Okay, almost done. Lift up. Okay, the shoulders. Lift up the shoulders, and there we are done. Red Bumblebee. Ta-da! Red Bumblebee. And his own weapon. Over here. Okay, just do some comparison with the original G1 Bumblebee. So this is a side-by-side comparison of the two little guys. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, get the focus back. Yep, so this is a side-by-side comparison between these two little guys. So exactly the same, there's no difference. In terms of the color of the gun, Red Bumblebee's gun is a lighter shade, okay, of turquoise versus the Bumblebee, which is a darker shade of turquoise. Windows, same color, no difference. Like I mentioned, this part, plastic black, this part chrome plastic. Okay, so face sculpt wise is exactly the same, no difference on that. Okay, and I realize that I have a smiley face Bumblebee over here. Okay, doesn't matter. And this is the non-smiley face Bumblebee. Okay, cool. So I like this, and I really like the dark red color. It really reminds me of Cliff Jumper. I was really hoping that they make this guy Cliff Jumper. He is actually Cliff Jumper. It's like Bumblebee in Cliff Jumper colors. So I think they're probably just trying to get the license for Cliff Jumper, which is like a Porsche. Yeah, I think once they get the license from Porsche, they will make Cliff Jumper and Jazz. So I'm really hoping that TakaraTomy can actually get the license for this too. You know, these are the iconic G1 characters that we really want to see. But apart from that, I think for the time being, you know, Red Bumblebee, despite the fact that in pictures I wasn't really impressed, but when I have it on hand right now, I am actually very impressed with this piece. I like the color, and I like the red color a lot. It's really fabulous, really awesome, really nice. So I'm glad I got this, okay, instead of sitting on the fence and waiting for someone else to get it. But personally, I feel that this is a nice addition for my masterpiece collection. Really cool, right? So yeah, so I have nothing but compliments for this piece. Really well done. They fixed the problem they had for the previous piece, which is the loose black tab at the back. So right now you don't really have to worry about losing the black tab. The only shortfall that we can say is that there's no spike. They could have included Daniel. Daniel with exosuit with this piece, that would have made it a perfect piece. They just had to resculpt the head for Daniel, and then they have Daniel exosuit. But they choose not to. Just choose to give you just Red Bumblebee himself with the face mask, and that's what you get. But anyway, it's still a good piece, and I would recommend you to get one if you are a Masterpiece fan. So here's Charles signing off with yet another toy review. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Do stay tuned to my channel for more reviews next time.